Hello everyone and welcome to Blue Spoon Veggie and day 9 of my 12 days of Christmas. This rather threatening looking display is my knife collection. I don't have anything fancy, just an Analon set that I've had for many years and this very affordable Stellar Santoku set and utility knife that I got about 4 years ago. I probably use the big chef's knife the most and also the utility knife, and they're not as sharp as they used to be. Believe me, I've tried to improve them, using this traditional steel and also this pull-through sharpener. The problem with the steel is that I have no idea what I'm doing. I know I'm trying to create a shallow angle between the steel and the blade, but watching chefs use these makes me think years of practice makes using a steel second nature. If you know what you're doing with one of these, then I applaud you, but I don't think they're all that easy to master. As for the pull-through sharpener, I'm not convinced it's doing anything, and surely I can't be doing this wrong. Knife wisdom says a blunt knife goes where it wants, and a sharp knife goes where you want it to go. Now my knives are still pretty obedient, but I want to make my life easier and slice easily through whichever firm vegetables I like, with more ease than this. These squashes need prepped, and I know they're going to be hard going, so let's try out a new knife sharpener I've had a glowing recommendation for. It's this Hatori diamond rolling knife sharpener. Looks pretty simple to use, and the website says no skill required. So far, so good. I like how the instructions are visual and they look pretty clear. It's smartly presented in this little box. I think it would make a lovely present for an enthusiastic cook. This part is a magnetic knife holder, which will firmly hold the knife in place while you roll the sharpener against it. It has 20 degree and 15 degrees options, which I'll need to do more research on. The sharpening stone itself is quite weighty and has a diamond coated end, look at it twinkle, and a stainless steel end to smooth the knife edge after the diamond end. So let's set up the knife sharpener. Clack, as the instructions say. Diamond edge first, roll it against the blade. What an interesting noise. It's definitely doing something. Then roll it with the steel honing end. An even more interesting noise. I wonder if the Doctor Who sounds department use things like this. Turn the knife round, following the diagram's advice to be careful. After all, hopefully the knife is 50% sharper now. And clack, back onto the magnetic block. Then roll with the diamond end and the steel end once again. Give the knife a quick wipe clean. And let's try it out on one of these squash. I think these beautiful Crown Prince squashes are perhaps the most dense vegetable and an awkward shape to cut through. Here I go, tackling the tough skin with the newly sharpened chef's knife. That felt quite easy. The tough ends are still a bit of a challenge, but it's definitely an improvement. I'll work through the other knives later, starting with the utility knife. This sweet potato is definitely easier to cut with both knives than it would have been before. Perhaps some more sharpening sessions are needed, or maybe I should try the 15-degree end next time. I know a knife skills expert, you know who you are, so maybe I should have a guest sometime to help me improve my technique. Anyway, all the squash and sweet potato is chopped now, I think with more ease than last time I did a chopping marathon, and I enjoyed using this lovely new addition to the kitchen. I should say I am in no way sponsored by Hatori, I wish, so this is just an ordinary cook giving a new tool a try. I hope you found this useful. Do share your thoughts in the comments, including any tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time when I'll be showing you a bit of what Edinburgh looks like at this time of year. Take care of yourself till then.